A few days ago, I was sitting in my car outside a busy shopping mall, waiting for my wife to finish her shopping. An elegantly dressed elderly gentleman gently tapped on my window. I rolled it down. He smiled warmly, extended his hand and said, "Hello, I'm Edward Thompson. I'm 78 years old. May I speak with you for a moment?" I stepped out of the car. There was a quiet dignity about him. "Of course, sir," I replied. "How can I help you?" He looked at me with hopeful eyes. "I have a few small wishes left in life. Would you be willing to fulfill one of them?" I was about to give him the usual polite lecture about trusting in God, but something in my heart stopped me. I felt this man had been sent to me for a reason, so I said gently, "I'll try my best, sir. Please tell me what you need." His face lit up with a mixture of surprise and joy. "You'll really try?" I nodded and listened quietly. I once owned a large textile factory. During a difficult political time, I received death threats because I refused to pay protection money. I left everything behind and moved abroad, where I started a new garment business. It ran well for some years, but my partner betrayed me and took everything I had. When I returned home, I had nothing left. My factory was shut down. My eldest son transferred the property to his own name and threw me out of the house. I stayed with my sister for a while, but her husband didn't like having me there, so I left. When I went to my son for help, he humiliated me and turned me away. Finally, I went to a local church and asked the pastor if I could stay there in exchange for cleaning and helping teach the children. I've been living there for the past 4 years. Sometimes I get this strong craving for a good cup of coffee. I used to drink 3 cups every day. I was absolutely crazy about it. Now, once every couple of months, when the desire becomes too strong, I put on my only decent set of clothes and come to a place like this. I look for someone who seems kind and God-fearing, and I politely ask if they would buy me a cup of coffee. If they agree, I thank God. If not, I quietly go back to the church. "Sir, would you please buy me a cup of coffee today?" I stood there frozen. Goosebumps ran down my arms and tears filled my eyes. Without a word, I called my wife and told her I was going for coffee with a friend. I drove Mr. Thompson to a nearby cafe. I ordered his favorite coffee and a slice of cake. He quietly drank 2 full cups. We didn't talk much. We just sat together in peaceful silence. When he finished, I offered to drop him back at the church and give him some financial help, but he smiled gently and said, "No need, son. My wish has been fulfilled today. May God bless you abundantly." He shook my hand with great dignity, thanked me once more, and walked away. I stood there watching him until he disappeared into the distance, head held high, walking with quiet pride and grace. Never judge or lecture someone who comes to you with a need. The person standing at your door or tapping on your window may be a guest sent by God Himself. Treat them with kindness and respect, because time never stays the same for anyone.